Today's episode is the review of my August financials. It's the first full month of being retired slash unemployed. In terms of job seeking, I've applied for a total of 46 positions in the Sydney area: financial planners, associate planners, para planners, whatever's vaguely relevant to the career I want to enter full time. Um, so far, I've had 12 rejections. 12 where the application was so long ago that it's probably a rejection, and the remainder are still outstanding. Intending to apply for, on average, at least one job per day, whatever comes up new in the area that's relevant, and we'll see how it goes. I won't be too worried until the end of the year, and then I'll evaluate how things are going. In the meantime, I'll just continue working on my part-time PhD for interest, doing some gardening, doing some YouTube videos, and doing a bit more fitness and exercise to try to lose some weight and get a bit more in shape. So in terms of financials, the budgeted monthly total is 3,740 on average per month of expenses. August was higher than expected, well, higher than um, planned, at 6,525. Part of that was due to quarterly bills for council rates and utilities. So I had the rates for this house, my holiday home, the electricity bill, the water bill, all paid out during August. That's a quarterly bill, so that tends to make August a higher than usual expenses month. In terms of other aspects, health insurance was still zero this month because I'm still in the final 2 months of the insurance being paid for by my previous employer. I've taken out new health insurance that will start in October, and that's about $550 a month. I'll split that half with my wife. Groceries, the plan is 1,000 a month. Again, it was higher than anticipated at 1630. I really need to be a bit more diligent about sticking to my shopping list and not buying any miscellaneous extras. Being on my diet and exercise routine should help with that a bit, I think. Uh, Entertainment was only $74 as expected, or close to expected, $50 a month budgeted. Medical, I only spent $20 during the month, which is below the 120 a month budgeted. Nothing on takeaway, which is below the 50 a month I've allowed for takeaway. Savings, 1991. Budget is only 300 a month. That was higher than budgeted due to the quarterly contribution into my investment bond, insurance bond savings that I'm setting up for future estate planning and family trust purposes to leave something as a legacy. Um, Business expenses, I spent 106 on business expenses. Part of that was a video editing package to be able to do my video editing, because Canva wasn't working out too well. Emergency fund, I put 100 into the savings account. Not that I really need a separate emergency fund, but whatever. Miscellaneous $58. Now, in terms of income, I received $1,361 from my previous employer as a one-off. I'm not sure what that payment was for, either refunding the employee share fund contribution or a SGL payment that was due that they didn't send to the SGL fund, although that wouldn't be allowed, I think. So that's probably not it. It's probably the last payment of salary for some reason came through separately. Q Super pension, I didn't get a full monthly payment of the 2,636, which is what it will be in a full month, because one of the two annuities started in the middle of the month and the other one didn't start till the end of the month. So I only got like 1.5 payments. So the total Q Super pension payment was 1562 for this August. Self-managed pension fund, I didn't pay myself anything yet. It's not due until the end of the financial year, so I'll pay that as a lump sum in June and probably put that money mostly into the investment property offset account. Interest, I received $17 in bank interest. DoorDash, just for a bit of fun, did some DoorDash once a week. Got $212 during the month. I'll probably have to top up that petrol for $100 sometime in the next couple of weeks. So probably about a quarter of that is expenses in terms of petrol and wear and tear, although it does make the car rego and insurance and servicing pro rata tax deductible, which is good if I got a taxable income. Miscellaneous $15. So total income for the month was 3,167, which is in line with my normal budgeted monthly expenses, but below the actual expenses for August. So that was the income and expenses. Nothing too surprising there. Just have to keep an eye on the grocery expenses. In terms of net worth for August, I did my monthly net worth calculations, stocks, funds, and cash accounts. That went up 1,997 overall to 496,575. Retirement fund, even though I'm not putting any SGL money in at the moment, due to investment movements, it went up 35,740 to 2.257 million, of which 2 million is in pension phase, so it's tax, not paying tax on earnings. Home value stayed unchanged. The value of my holiday home and the rental apartment went up fractionally by $2,600 estimated. So basically unchanged. Apart from that, got other assets, which is my coin collection, gold and silver coins, and some Perth Mint online silver, gold, and platinum holdings. That went up 2,741 to 67,211 in total. So I have a small percentage, 1 or 2% probably of my net worth in bullion, just as a diversification and inflation hedge and end of the world, whatever. Bit of bullion never hurts. So total assets 6.192 million. Liabilities mainly the just under 1 million mortgage on the investment property. So net is 5.192 million, which is up at 42,000 for the month. So goes to show the cash flow in and out on my budget is relatively trivial compared to the effect of the stock market and financial situation on my overall investments in the New South Wales property market. So um, whether I spend an extra $100 on groceries or not each week probably doesn't make a huge amount of difference, but it's something under my control, whereas the markets and property doesn't really care what I think. So yeah, that's my situation for the month. So I'll see how things go in September. Um, Hopefully get a job interview or something along those lines. I'll certainly have the grass cut and the garden a bit more tidy, but I might have done some more work for my PhD as well. So I'll see how things go in September. That's all for now. Bye.